I need to see Ansel Schneider.
He's not here right now.
It's important.
There's nothing I can do about that.
First of all, pues thank you so much for being my show. It's an honor, and I've been following you. And what can I say? I'm speechless. You are a very multitask woman. You are here, over there. You do your shows also in Spanish, but most of your big markets is in English. Mm-hmm. And have you in my show? It's priceless. I'm speechless, and congratulations for everything you're doing. So you're now living in Washington D.C., right?
I live in Washington. I actually live in Arlington, Virginia, which is 3 minutes from Washington, D.C. It's right next to the Pentagon, like half a mile from the Pentagon.
Ay, fantastic. So you're originally your parents are from Argentina, from Mendoza, Argentina, and you were born in Puerto Rico.
I was born in Puerto Rico, but I don't have, any Puerto Rican family or blood. So I was just born there, kind of like Luis Miguel, that was born there, but he's from Mexico,
Yes.
So my mom is Argentinian, my dad is German, yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, my husband is from Argentina, from Rosario.
Oh my God, that's really close to Mendoza, and it's beautiful. Rosario is a beautiful city, yeah.
Yes, he told me the same thing from Mendoza. It's a beautiful city too, and I had never been in Argentina. I was born in the United States, but I was raised in Monterrey, Mexico. My parents are Mexican too. I'm a Mexican American. And one of the countries I would like to visit is Argentina. I have a lot of friends and, very lovely people. So
yeah, you have to go. It's stunning there. Yeah.
Fantastic. Same thing for Puerto Rico. I heard very beautiful, I love the pictures, videos I've seen in Puerto Rico, and very lovely people as well.
It is beautiful. It's been like the last time I was there, it's kind of scary. There's a lot of violence and death here, but it is what it is. It's so beautiful.
I know. So Diana, you are producer, actress, model, and a lot of and more. What can I say? And I saw that you extend curriculum as an actress, but before that, people that are watching this interview and they are learning more about you, that you've been in cover and prestigious magazines like Metropolitan, Vanidades, Politan Playboy, ShowBiz, Latina, Vitality, Jet, Runway, just so many covers.
Yeah, so I was a model when I was younger. I'm not a model anymore because I'm not that young anymore, but because of my acting, I still do some magazine stuff here and there just to promote projects and stuff. Yeah.
You're so beautiful. Actually, I saw a video recently about shoes, and there was but you're gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I like your confidence. And your beauty is very, something that very attractive to watch. But what can I say? I've been, yes. But what I'm saying that even that, like I said, years before you were in the covers of these magazines, it's not easy because it's who I've seen, for example, Latina, the Vitality, I never imagined as a kid growing up, go to the stores and see those covers magazines. One day I will meet someone like you being in those covers magazines. You know how I feel?
Yeah, I love magazines, and of course I love covers and all that. My real passion is acting. I do, like you said, I do production. I do production for a sports network. You can see here.
ESPN, awesome.
But my true passion is acting, and I kind of like abandoned it for a little bit, and now I'm like trying to catch up and get more roles with that have some type of substance, you know,
Yes.
good roles, better roles. I was doing a lot of horror films, and now I'm not gonna decided that with my manager that not doing any more horror films. I'm gonna just dedicate myself to roles with more substance and more like into you know, into the mom roles, the you know, the lawyer, the you know, all that kind of role.
Yes, I see. And I saw that you were approximately 15 acting credits, even not only in indie feature films, short films, but also high budget films, sharing cast with Ben Affleck, Justin Timberlake, just mention a few, you know, very famous people. How was your experience in Runner working with these fabulous actors?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was not the best experience of my life because I had a very pretty nice role there in that film. And it was filmed in Puerto Rico. And when they edited the movie, my 3 scenes didn't make it to the film. So I was really upset about that. But that happens very often. Sometimes you film something, they just don't use it for their film. But I mean, I didn't have my scene was with Justin Timberlake, not with Ben Affleck. I didn't work with him, but I saw him. He was there. But I was so upset because this is one of those projects that my scenes didn't make it to the final edit. I was so upset. But it's part of the business. It happens all the time.
Yes, yes. And question to you, they ask to all actresses and actors, how you deal with rejection.
Sorry, it's my cat in the back.
I have 2 crazy cats out here.
Yeah, they're like, you see him there?
Yes.
Yeah, well, with rejection, I used to take it really, really, like what happened with this film that I just told you, it was not really rejection because I was in the film, but they, you know, they just have so long to just, you know, an hour and a half in that case. So they had to just compress everything and they edited a bunch of scenes, and that's what happened. But the rejection when you audition and you don't get the role, well, it's still very hardcore. I take it, you know, it hurts, but I don't take it as personal as I used to. I try to just what I do now is every time I audition for something, I just forget about it. I'm like, I'm moving on, next. And probably from like 20 auditions, you might get a couple of callbacks and you will book one project. It's really, it's hard. It's hardcore. Like,
yes,
you have to have the very thick skin to do that. Like, you can't just it cannot affect you, you know, it just have to take it like, it's like a job interview. That's what it is.
Exactly.
You move on to the next one. Yeah.
Yes. And this is something when I have interviewed several, many, well, you can say I already have like a close to 70 interviews already, and everybody expressed the same thing. The actors and actresses deals with rejection very often. It's like a part of daily life to deal with that. Yes.
It's your bread and butter. It's like, that's how it is. You can't do much about it. It hurts, but it's fine. At this point, I'm just, as long as I'm booking once in a while, I'm good.
Yes, it's part of the journey. Can you imagine? I think anyone, even super famous actors, for sure, if we ask the same question, they will say the same thing. You know, it's part of the journey.
Everybody goes through that. Listen, every time I feel bad, I look at, I forgot the name of this actor, Mark Ruffalo, I forgot his name, but it's a very famous actor. I read that, and every time I feel bad, I go and watch this video that it says he's saying that he went through like 500 auditions and never booked anything, and when he was about to give up, that's when he booked his first gig. That's can you imagine 500? That's just
no, but you know, the key, what is very inspirational of him is that the persistence. He never gave up until he finally reached the goal, you know, until he got the role.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, indeed.
Absolutely. So you have you have education background in acting in Puerto Rico, right? And then you moved to New York and you enrolled to Stella Adler, if I'm not a mistake. You attend that school where fabulous actor Robert De Niro, he was a student over there.
He was a student there, and
Yeah.
I also went there to FIT, Fashion Technology Institute, for after I finished my acting training, for fashion designing. So I was in New York for a while. I finished after I was there for like 5 years.
Fantastic. But you grew up in Puerto Rico, right? And also when you enrolled the University of Acting, the school over there, and then, if I'm not a mistake, your first film or short film that you you were as an actress, I'm sorry, Carolino tiene dos maridos, Carolino has two husbands. That was your first
that
film
was
project?
I did yo hice novelas. I did novelas, soap operas.
Novelas, soap operas,
When I was
yes.
a little girl, that's one of my really like first projects when I was a little girl in Puerto Rico. Those were my first projects, and I did the what is it, Carolina tiene dos maridos, creo que es. Yeah, I think that is that one. And then, but I moved from Puerto Rico when I was 18 years old, so I didn't. After that, I was in Miami until recently, for like 20
So
years.
you moved with your parents or by yourself to Miami?
By myself, yeah.
By yourself. And what was the reason you what was the main reason you put yourself to make the decision to move to Miami?
Well, because I was not there's not a lot of space to grow there in Puerto Rico. It's such a small island. Everybody knows each other, and I was not interested in being up in the industry there. I just wanted to be, in the American market, and the North American market. So there was no, and also being in Miami now these days is kind of like being in Puerto Rico. Everybody knows each other, and you can grow more. It's very Hispanic. No, nothing against it, but I just wanted to I want to go in a different direction. I don't want to be doing soap operas or any Spanish, shows and stuff. Just not my thing. I prefer the American market.
The American. So, question to you, maybe, and somehow can understand you, because even me as a host, the United Kingdom, when I have more of my guests of United Kingdom, now I open with United States, is coming easier for me, for some reason. When I try to knock to the Latino, I love Latin America, I know, for me, it's kind of a little more difficult. Do you feel the same thing? Like you feel like from the English side, it's more fluent, more easier for you? Or?
I feel like, for me, it's always been easier to be cast on American projects. For some reason, the few times that I have said, well, let me just give it a shot with this Spanish project or something, they're not, I don't know, maybe because there's so many actresses that look like me, I don't know, but they're not as welcoming as it's easier for me to get cast in the American market. That's what I'm trying to say. It's easier. It's just
yeah, I feel the same. Yes, but I always say that I have my dream that one day I can make a project in Mexico. I want to make a project, but my hope is still there. I know, maybe it's because, like you said, I ask you this because maybe I want to say, let's see if she has in the different position. Oh, you're an actress, you're doing something else. But on my size, I try to knock the door over there, and
yeah, they're hard there.
Unseen, no response.
I know what you're saying. They're hard there. They're hard. It's they're not as welcoming as,
Yes, exactly.
American.
And how you see the difference between television or film production between Latin America and American Anglo English speaking language? I don't want. Yes. Well, what is your perception of difference between two?
I mean, before it was like kind of like the productions, the American productions were a little like better, like done better. But
Mm-hmm.
now, like, there's so many movies made in Spain and
Mm-hmm.
UK and Europe that are way superior than a lot of what we see here. So I really want to. I think I posted it. I booked a small thing for in UK,
Mm-hmm.
in Manchester that I'm going
Mm-hmm.
this fall, and I'm very excited about that one. Um, and I really, honestly, I wouldn't work with like I want when I said that I prefer the American North American market, I do, but I would love to work with a Spanish director in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
or you know what I mean, or I don't know, Australia. I'm so I would love to just go to that, to Europe and work there constantly, like Penelope Cruz that's always working in Italian and Spanish films and stuff. Like, oh my God, I would love that. They have really
Okay.
good directors and really good work there.
A question to you. So you're willing to travel to UK for castings and things like that, or easy? Oh, because where you live is like it's not too expensive and go to United Kingdom. The reason I ask you this because the purpose of my show is for human connections, and some directors they ask me, "Oh, do you know someone?" So I can easy. Okay, she's willing to go. So
Oh, I'm willing to go, and
okay.
I tried to. I got cast for one project, but I tried with another 5 filmmakers, and the thing is that by the time I submitted my materials, I already had everything basically cast. But yeah, in a heartbeat, and I have a lot of friends in Manchester and in Scotland, so for me, it's not a problem. I have where to say.
Awesome.
Yes, hire me.
Oh, okay, so I will
I
do that.
would
I'll
love
take
that.
your
Yeah.
word.
They need to bring some Latinas there. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. No, absolutely. You can see my videos. I interview with many directors, and I have booked a lot of more directors I meet, but especially more from UK. For some reason, I tell them I feel like I was a British woman my previous life. I don't know, but I feel so much connected. I've been in London twice, and I feel like I know the country like in my hands. I don't know how. This is
I mean,
weird.
they're really nice. I think the filmmakers in
Yes.
UK are really approachable and nice people.
Yes.
I think they're more approachable than Americans. I'm just that's my
No,
perception,
yes.
right?
Yes, yes. No,
Really nice.
absolutely. Like for me, maybe it's yes, I can see that you can see the quality is so amazing. Even directors can do something with a low budget and look like a Hollywood film. Very, so well the DOPs and the edited, the direction, the cast, everything. So that's what can I say?
Yeah, it's a different type of. They do, like you said, they do a lot with a small budget. It's really good work. Yeah, that I've seen.
Yes, exactly. And what about if I'm not mistaken, your first leading role was in Devil's Five, directed by George Bianca.
But
It was your
it was
first leading role.
well, it was an anthology. It's like 5 small stories linked into one film,
Mm-hmm.
and my part of the film, it was the one that linked everything together. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and it was directed by Terry Reed Wickman. So
Ah, okay.
George directed another part of one of the like it's small stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a few directors contributed to this project.
Awesome. And also for Sangre Negra, Black Blood, you share you were part of the cast also with Eric Estrada. I like Eric Estrada.
Oh my
How
God, yes.
experience? Yes, working close
Yeah,
with him.
well, fantastic. Well, he is a part of the Santos family, which is
Mm-hmm.
like the mafia, right? Family. No,
Mm-hmm.
he's a great guy, and well, I'm still waiting to see my episodes because they have 4 of the episodes out on I think they're on Amazon and what is it, Tubi, something like that. And then
Tubi,
the other the other 4 episodes where I gonna be on episode 7 and 8, they're gonna be airing, I think, now in October of this year. Yeah. Finally,
Fantastic,
yeah.
fantastic. In another film called To Manchester, because I like the actor Rufus Sewell, British, Rufus Sewell, I can't pronounce his last name, Sewell, from Kaleidoscope, Eric Garcia as a director. How was your experience working? Yes.
Fantastic. I had a very small role there, and it very fast. I was there for 2 days, in and out, but it was just an amazing, I mean, what cast, right? They had an amazing cast. And I'm supposed to work with that director again in a project next year, so let's hope, because I auditioned for it and I got a call back, so we'll see if that happens.
Absolutely. So for the American Detective, there was something you recently?
No, I just booked that. Yeah.
I just booked that one. Awesome.
Yeah, we are filming in June this weekend, coming up. That is coming up. It's gonna be between the 3rd and the 6th of June, and they asked me not to say too much, but I'm gonna be playing this woman that had a very tragic death, and it's like I'm gonna be recreating her life, and it's a 2-hour special, and it's gonna be airing in HBO Max and Discovery Plus. What else? ID Network. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that one.
Fantastic. Looking forward to see you. Yes, fantastic.
Yeah, me too.
And there's upcoming 7 films in your plate. No, waiting under development and post-production, some of them complete. So that's fantastic. You're super busy.
I just got we're signing the contract tomorrow, but I just got booked for a very cool project. It's called Buster Brooks. It's gonna be filmed between LA and Salt Lake City, Utah. So, and this is gonna be in August. I'm very excited about that one. And this one has Alexandra Faye, from what's her name? Baby in the Basket.
Yes.
She plays Lucy.
Yes.
Okay, well, she's gonna be the star of this film that I just told you. You should interview her. She's really
send me.
Yeah, she's a very good friend of mine. Yeah.
Please forward to me her contact. Yes, looking forward.
Of course.
Yes, absolutely. And that will be an honor. And also, there's another call. Is Reptile. What about that one? Justin Timberlake is gonna be part of the cast.
Reptile. Yes, Reptile. I had a small part there, and I was also part of the
Benicio del Toro.
From Benicio. Yeah, and I worked with Benicio in the production part of the stages of the film, and also 2 other projects that I'm gonna be working with him next year. And I'm so happy because I love him.
Awesome! Congratulations. Yeah, so fantastic. Looking forward for that. And also, you also on trainings and combat trainings with Casey Caleva. So you're not stop. You're always updating. Preparing for different roles. They cannot catch you surprisingly. So you're already on the top, like updated. So that's good.
I've been training. I am always training. I'm taking classes with 2 coaches, and then when I have an audition, I train with 2 other coaches, and then I do the comeback training. You have to keep, because it's very competitive out there. You have to work on the craft. Yeah.
Fantastic. And can you tell us about your, as a production coordinator, you show your jacket, the ESPN. Can you tell us more about how you your experience working with them? Very famous network.
Yeah. So we have 2 shows that we produce here, and I do all the dealing with the coordinating with the guest stars and the content of the show. It's like I'm the right hand of the main producer, so I've been there for almost 4 years. And this is the reason why I'm here, because obviously otherwise I would be somewhere else. But I mean, I love it. And I don't know if you see my post, but I'm always posting about sports.
Yes.
That's my that's my thing. I love sports. But I'm very biased because I love Boston sports. So those are my teams: the Celtics, Red Sox, Rangers.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So you're connected with a lot of sport, athletics, and all these things. So people in the sports industry. That's good. Just if someone is interested to connect with me, I will be happy. Open a section for sports. That will be awesome. To do interviews. Yes.
Yeah, you should. There's so many good athletes. Yeah.
Awesome. No, Diana, pues I'm speechless. My admiration, respect to you. You want to add something, additional projects you want to share to the followers, your fans?
Oh yeah, well, I'm always updating my IMDb. It's you can look it up. It's Diana Noris, and they have all the new projects and previous projects there. And also my website is diananoris.biz, and it has every project that I book. I posted there. But yeah, I'm very more than anything, the most like immediate project that I have right now is the I'm a Detective, and I will be posting online when the behind the scenes and whatever they allow me to post, right? Because they usually tell you what you can and you can't. But that's gonna be probably airing like in a month or so. So I will post everything. I'm very excited about that one.
Fantastic. Looking forward for that, and looking forward to meeting with you in the near future to do follow up what you're doing. You bring a lot of inspiration, like a non-stop woman. I will call you a non-stop woman because nobody stop you. You're multitask. What can I say? Having you in my show is an honor and it's priceless. What can I say? I feel so happy. And the last question I ask to all my guests, because the purpose of this show is for inspirational purpose, what advice do you would like to give to someone who wants to be in the entertainment industry?
Well, a lot of people mislead people that want aspiring actors, telling them, oh, you don't need to train, you can just start booking. Like, no, and it doesn't work like that. You have to train, you have to get trained, get proper training and acting classes. And when you are, when you have a little bit of a background with an acting coach, and you feel a little secure about yourself, and you start working with these short films and people that are in school, filmmakers that are graduating, and they do thesis projects, and they need new actors, for their films, and that's how you start getting credits. Like and then after that, after you have a few credits and you start working with the real filmmakers that already graduated, and so for anything, you need to go to school and get training. And once you get the training, that's it. Once you're ready, you'll feel it, and you start booking jobs. But yeah, it's like the most important thing. And even when you start booking jobs, even when you're already established, you still have to take classes. You still have to do it, because that's the only way. It's so competitive, and you have to. There's so many new techniques, and you have to find the right coach that that hits your type, that you know what I mean, that can help you, because not with every coach you will get the same chemistry. You have to find the right coach that that allows you to grow as an actor. And yeah, and you also, for your auditions, you need to work with another type of coach, which is an audition coach, which is like the one that helps you work on the scene, and then you have to do your self-tape. And yeah, it's a lot of work, but you just have to it's not for everybody. You have to be so persistent, and deal with a lot of rejection, and if you can manage that, then you're all set.
You have to build a hard skin, you know, to deal with a lot of rejections, and which a lot of times it hits the self-esteem and things like that, and a lot of
It's really hard.
sacrifice. Yes, a lot of sacrifice. Yes, and not being with a family, you know, traveling up and down, and you know, I can imagine it's super, super. But like I said, the key is the consistency and to know, be sure in reality what do you want and move forward.
Exactly. Yeah. Just start it. Like my advice is always find a good acting coach and a school or some type of training that whatever you can afford, and then from there start growing your portfolio. You learn with this coach, and then you move on to the next coach, and then another acting coach, and try different ones, and then you'll be adding different techniques to your resume.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. Pues thank you so much, Diana. Nice to meet you. I can call you my friend. You know, I can feel a strong connection with you. Thank you so much for this honor.
So thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'll be looking forward to talking to you again soon.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to refer you that actress that I told you.
Awesome. Thank you.